can, and I will. Move it! You have betrayed us so many times that you are a disgrace to live anymore, Creek.
It won't happen. Back off, Hurricane.
Make me amnesia freak.
You sicko, really just call me that, huh?
Leave Creek alone, Hurricane. I ain't gonna ask again. She's the one who attacked us. Get a hint, girls?
You're gonna kill her over it? Both you and Fly have completely lost your minds. Forget Lantern. We should focus more on staying strong as a tribe. This dumb Lantern issue is tearing us apart.
It's Umbreon, the monster! Out of my way! What just happened? I don't understand. How is this possible? I can't talk with Fly anymore. Something's different. A cloud fumed around me and I'm back to myself. I don't know what the hell just happened, but hopefully you don't have urges to kill poor Creek now. I don't. I mean, I thought that, but all of a sudden, I don't feel that anymore. Heck, I don't feel angry towards Lantern anymore. Oh my, you haven't called him Lantern in years. Yeah, that's the weird thing. Obviously I remember what happened and what I went through, but I don't understand how I'm suddenly thinking differently.
You know what? My memory loss going away could be something similar. Because I also remember everything that happened. I remember everything I did when I forgot you all. Same as Hurricane. She remembers and knows all the stuff that happened, yet suddenly feels separated. Like me. What is going on?
Creek, first of all, I'm so sorry I ever wanted to kill you. This thing I'm suddenly against made me feel that. It's hard to explain, but I really am sorry. And I'm sorry for kicking you a bit too hard. Look, I'm telling you all the truth. Lantern is different. He's a better Pokemon now, I swear. It's true. Cora! Girls, she's telling the truth. He really is changed. I've seen it with my own eyes. Creek and I only came back here because we were looking for the orb, but Fly has it. And if all these changes are happening, that means Lantern won Fly over. It also could explain why you, Hurricane, cannot talk with her anymore. Yeah, I knew it. At first I believed it, but when she erased Fern's memories, I knew I was thinking wrong. I always was hoping he would change for the better.
I agree. Fly always told me while he was in Eevee before that night, that she saw potential in him. And well, it seems that was the case.
Lantern was always a hassle to deal with, but deep down I knew he was a good guy. Glad the story had a happy ending. I'll never ever trust him, not after what he did. The point is, doesn't matter if he changed. I can't forgive him for what he did to poor Hurricane on the cliff. Creek, please do me a favor. I'm not ready. So, swim back to that island, and please, tell him that I'm sorry that I couldn't be a better friend. Okay. So, who do you think will win?
It's going to be you or Chargebug for sure. There's no way Pupitar is liked at all. He's crazy to think he could actually win. And, well, me either.
Huh? What makes you say you won't win? You're liked and positive.
Meh. I'm not popular. I've never been popular. But it's fine. Because while I was stating my voice to the audience, I told them not to make me win.
What? Why would you do that?
Carvanha, listen. I said I wouldn't mind if I didn't win. Obviously, I would love to win, but I know I'm not liked. So I wouldn't be shocked if I was low on the popularity poll. All I asked them was to not make me last.
Numel, why? Don't you know where we're at? The top 4. You should never try to give up immunity this close to the end. I didn't.
My main objective is to not win challenges and become a huge threat. Don't worry about me. Pupitar will definitely get last today. He won't be able to speak for once in his life. And we can easily get him out. I can persuade Chargebug to vote with us.
But did you not just see what happened? Chargebug called us out. Right there. Out in the open. I know he hates Pupitar. But after what he did, he might try to get one of us out.
Right. Shh. Damn it. For this plan to work, Chargebug has to freaking cooperate. He's not gonna screw with my plans. Because the only way I have a chance to win this is by taking Carvanha and Chargebug. They both hate each other. They'll take me. Pupitar will not. So I swear, if Chargebug goes wild and does whatever, then I will lose it. Whoa. I usually don't get this angry. But I'm just done with all the lies. I can't trust anyone, including my closest friend. It's all a game, though. Once I win, I can hopefully change my life around. This competition has made me realize I have a voice, and that I don't have to be lonely forever. I'm pissed that I used to be like that. No more. They will all see how I can win and change. Shh. Well, you're sort of still in the Sweeper Boys with him. Try to convince him that Pupitar needs to go.
I'll try. Shh. I am scared for what Chargebug is gonna do, so I really gotta make him feel safe. Because I also want Pupitar gone as much as Numel does. One thing that I don't appreciate is how Numel's treating immunity like trash to her. We're in the home stretch. Immunity is everything. Shh. How do I get Numel out? Carvanha and Numel will always be sticking together like glue. The best thing I can do is tie it up. But that would mean I'd have to convince the brat known as Chargebug to vote her with me. That is, if she doesn't win. Which she might. Then it's over. Ugh. Even I know I won't win this immunity. Even I can admit I'm terrible when it comes to socializing. I'm not too fond of the decisions I've made. But I wouldn't say I was a bad guy this season. I just had to keep telling myself I would win. The truth is, I've had to grow up with no friends, no companions, just me and my confidence. People being friendly is just an obstacle to get to their true dreams. I have to use my own confidence to get where I want to go in life. Since I've been lonely, I do have terrible social skills. All that I have going for me is myself. They've all said I'm a jerk. Well, guess what? Who freaking cares? I don't care if I'm a jerk. Unlike most of them, I actually know what I am doing, and I know how to win in a game like this, which is why I still know I will win. I will never say otherwise. I mean, I'm only a jerk to Pokemon I want to be a jerk to. Pokemon that don't know what they are doing. So me yelling at them is hopefully a wake-up call for them that they are doing stuff wrong. But Fletchling gets me. She knows me so well. And I have her to thank for understanding and getting to know me. The right me. I mean, I still do not regret keeping that idol. It did suck to see Fletchling go. Especially after seeing her reaction that I wasn't saving her. But I have to win. So I'm sorry, Fletchling, that this had to happen. Just know, if I did not believe I will win this game, then I believe you would. Alright, Pupitar, you gotta focus. Just have faith that the viewers will give you immunity so Numel can go tonight. Have faith! Dear Arceus, maybe that wasn't the right thing to do. I'm trying to survive, and holding that off won't help. Alright. First things first, I should apologize. I should be on their side that I want to get rid of Pupitar with them. Chargebug. Hey, dude. I'm sorry for blowing up like that. It wasn't right. And I just feel lonely, so I just let out some of that anger. I know how it feels like to be lonely in this game. I really do. You do? Yup, it happened to me on Team Jupiter. Oh wow, I just realized I'm the final Team Neptune player left. Well, what happened? There was an alliance, a big alliance on the team. The alliance was Gabite, Chikorita, Beedrill, Skiploom, and Fletchling, a whole 5-person alliance. Wow, Beedrill was in it too, huh? That makes a lot of sense of how he's been playing. So, it all started back at the totem collecting challenge. You know, where you had to find your own totem or token or whatever around the island, and the first team to collect all of theirs would be safe. Yeah, I remember. I was looking for my totem, because I thought since I was a fish, it would be underwater. But when I was looking, I saw those same 5 on the beach talking. So I went over to, I guess, listen in. But what I heard next shocked me. They were planning to throw the challenge and get rid of Squirtle. I didn't know why they would throw it, but the best thing I could think of was Pupitar would then lose his safety power, and since he would be safe obviously, they decided to target my boy Squirtle. At that point I was worried, and I knew I was in the minority of the whole team. So was Numel, Squirtle, and even Pupitar. It was us 4 against those 5. Wow. We tried so hard to not make them throw it, but it wasn't happening. They got what they want. I played a stupid move, which caused Squirtle to boot. But luckily, Beedrill flipped to our side, so when we lost again, that alliance targeted me. So it was 4 votes for me, and 4 votes Chikorita. And, to my surprise, I won the tiebreaker battle. I'm the sole reason why that alliance has been destroyed. We played smart and took out their strongest leader. Damn. Chargebug, look. The point is, I know what you're feeling. It sucks to be the minority and feel like you can't trust anyone. But if you ever want to get out of the minority, you can't just be a baby and yell out thinking anything will happen. That's not solving your problem. Just think about it. I thought it was over for me, but Squirtle took his life in this game for me. And when I thought all hope was lost when I had to fight Chikorita in that crazy tiebreaker, I knew I had to avenge my friend. And that's what ultimately helped me beat her. It's not that I wanted to win, but I didn't want to fail my fallen friend. Try to look back on all the allies and friends you made in the season, and tell yourself, how can I avenge them? What can I do to not make them disappointed in me? It's how I've gotten here. He's right. Instead of feeling guilty for my terrible decisions I've made to my allies, I should avenge them and make good moves to show them why I made those moves, why I did what I did, and why it'll help me win. Ksh! Thank you, Carvanha! Ksh! I hope that helps him clear his mind. I know what Numel wanted me to do, but I feel like helping him out was a better option. Cause I do feel for him. Being lonely in this game sucks. You just gotta play hard enough to get out of the minority. I mean, look at me. Now I actually want to win this. At first, I was here for fun. Well, no. I was mainly here to show that a helpless fish like me is fighting him, and can do a lot of powerful things in a game like this. And I have my buddy Squirtle to thank for me taking this game in my own fins. You know what? I really want Numel, Chargebug, and I to be the final 3. Because I would genuinely love to be in the finals with either of them. There's no way Pupitar is gonna actually win this challenge. So it doesn't even matter who wins immunity. This should honestly be one of the easiest votes.
Shh. Please, Carvanha, work your fishy magic on that bug. This can't fail. It won't fail. Contestants, everyone please head back to the confessional booth. The votes are in.
Numel!
What do you want? After what you pulled, you got a lot of nerve for talking to me.
Oh, okay, I guess I deserve that. But I'm sorry. It was wrong for me to do that. I've just been feeling lonely and I took out my anger on you and Carvanha. So I am sincerely sorry. And I'm 100% down to voting out Pupitar with you two.
Well, glad to have you on board. And apology accepted. Being lonely sucks.
Thanks, Numel. Alright, let's do this. I'm so ready to see Pupitar's reaction that he's leaving.
Huh. Well done, Carvanha. You're good. Too good. Gotta watch out for him. Alright, Final Four. The audience got 4 hours to vote for who should win immunity. And I will happily say, the results are in. Let's get to it. So, let's get the bad news over with, shall we?
Oh my. I'm ready.
Numel, I'm sorry, but the audience has voted you the least amount of times, which means you are able to speak to any of the guys around you until elimination. So, stay quiet. Literally now. Okay then. I mean, you stay quiet a lot, so maybe this is good for you?
Umbreon, if you don't shut up right now.
Chill, alright. Numel, you're excused. Just remember, no talking outside the confessional. I get it!
It's funny that you didn't even see that coming. Umbreon, hurry this up before I punch this jerk in the face.
Sounds good. In third place, the contestant who got just a bit more than Numel was Charge-a-Bug.
Shoot, I needed this so bad, and I got third? Yikes. I mean, it's okay. At least I didn't get last. Hope you win this, Carvanha.
Pupitar, Carvanha, you're the top 2. And guess what? The one who got first was way ahead of everyone the whole time.
Really? Okay. You got this. That final 3 spot is mine to keep. Huh. I didn't think I would get in the top half. But okay. Did I actually win?
The one that got second place is Carvanha. Tough luck.
Oh, I lost. Wait, but that means...
Pupitar, to all our surprises, you won in a landslide. Welcome to the final 3, dude.
Welp, I still hate your attitude, but congrats. Because honestly, you probably needed this the most. Are you okay? Ha! And you said my social game was trash. Take that, loser. Rub it in, why don't ya, douche? They all better be jealous now. I can't be touched tonight.
Yeah, we all get it, Pupitar. You're great. See you at elimination where you'll eliminate someone else.
Shh. Thank you. This is the first time I have ever won something in a popularity contest. I know I got the most votes to sit out of the Capture the Flag challenge, but that was different. They just didn't want to deal with me. After how I've acted, I always thought nobody would accept me. So that's how I always felt. Why bother playing nice in a game like this when everybody is always out to get you? But you guys, after all that I have done to these players, you still like me? You want me to win? I thought I was the only one who believed I could win. Sorry that it broke down like this. I just am shocked. Once I found out it was a stupid popularity challenge, that was the first time I confidently said to myself, there's no way I'm winning. But you all proved me wrong. It's so crazy. Ugh, I gotta hold it. No way in hell will I let the others see me like this. The weak side of me. But since you gave me a free spot to the semifinals, I'll reveal something. I don't totally hate my competition. Well, some are definitely annoying that I would beat up in seconds, like Elegant or that irritating bird Chatot. However, most of it was to help me. The thing is, if I kept being mean, they would be threatened by me. Which is what I want. I want them to be so scared that they can't function. Look at Carvanha. He acts on emotions. Chargebug does too, a little. And I think I just saw Numel too. The point is, I did this to mainly help myself see them as competition. And if I'm beating weaklings, it's not a good win. So, if I could act like the antagonist and make them want to beat me and get stronger, then my win will be more worth it. Because I'll be beating stronger players that can make me feel good about my win. There. That was my main strategy. So now, I am no bad guy that you may see me as. But don't get the wrong idea. I still definitely know I will win this. I came into this as a Larvitar, a very smart and aggressive Larvitar, with a strategy that I knew would get me to the end and win this game. And would you look at that? Now I'm in the final 3. And it's all thanks to me, Fletchling, and you viewers. So one more time, thank you. Shh.
Shh. How? Why? I don't understand why I have to go through this. All I was asking for was to not be last. It's not just because I needed to talk for my plans to work. That's not even the worst part. For me, on a daily basis, I rarely ever talked. Like Umbreon said, that was because I was lonely my whole life. I had terrible friends that betrayed me, so I thought going alone would be best. But then I met Fletchling, Skiploom, and Carvanha. They were the first few friends that I felt were real. So I decided I would always try to make friends from now on. But not being able to talk and having to shut up just gives me horrible memories. Thanks a lot. No, this is my fault. I knew I wouldn't be loved with this new mindset of mine. Maybe this isn't right. This isn't the right moves for me to be making. And I think me being last just realized that.
Shh. Numel! Are you okay? Bro, she can't talk to us. Damn it.
Remaining contestants. Pupitar has surprisingly won the popularity vote, which means he will be the only one safe at elimination tonight and is in the final 3. Numel, Chargebug, and Carvanha. One of you is gonzo in less than an hour. Get discussing. Oh, except Numel, of course.
Welp, with that jerk immune, it'll be awkward to talk about who we're voting for, huh? Since it's one of us. Shh. I feel very bad for Numel. I did not think she'd get last place. And now, I have to decide. Do I take my friend or my ally? At first, I was definitely bringing Numel. However, I had a touching connection with Chargebug by the dock a little while ago, so I don't know. I need to also think about who would be stronger to help me take down Pupitar in the semifinals. Numel doesn't have that. Chargebug does. But it's risky.
Shh. Because I'm not allowed to speak, all I can do is pray that my best friend will keep me over Chargebug. And maybe Chargebug will do the same. I mean, do I take this chance to vote off Carvanha? He's my friend, but he is competition.
Shh. Alright, you're here. We have matters to discuss. Big matters. I bet you're just so ecstatic that you're untouchable tonight, huh? Please, of course I knew I would win. It was so obvious I would win. Don't be an idiot. Ugh, what the hell do you want? You took everything out of me to force that desperate speech to you about keeping me. What more do you want? First off, don't ever beg to me like that again, or I'll kill you. Trust me, I definitely won't, especially to you, so I'll ask again. What the hell do you want to talk to me about? Isn't it obvious? What else would we be discussing at this time? Listen here, Bug. You're a literal dumbass if you think Carvanha and Numel are going to stick together. Okay, that was a bit harsh. But yeah, it's true. My god, you don't get it. That means they're voting for you tonight, Einstein. You gonna do something about it or what? Look, Chargebug, they're totally voting you, so you already got 2 votes, which is why you have to fight back. It's why I'm talking to you in the first place. I'll admit, you're right, but why should I listen to you, huh? I'm all you have left, dude. Those 2 are always a duo, and you— Screw you! You're wrong. I'm not alone. I have Carvanha, and I have myself. That's 2 that I trust right there. Well, that's just weird to think, but whatever. You can't take me out, so your options are Carvanha, Numel, and because of your weird way of thinking, maybe even yourself. I would never do that. I'm in the top 4. No way do I want to go now. Then listen to me! I have a plan, and it's the best way, maybe even the only way, for you to survive this elimination. So, will you stop being a brat and just listen to me? It benefits both of us. Fine. What? Vote for Numel. We both know Carvanha is really good at tiebreakers. He's the only one to ever survive 2 in a row. You won't beat him in the tiebreaker. What? You remember what Numel said, right? She doesn't remember any of her moves. Because I'm safe. Those 2 are obviously voting for you. So that's 2. If you and I both vote Numel, then it's also 2. 2 and 2 make a tie, creating another tiebreaker battle. You versus Numel. And if Numel really doesn't know any of her moves, then she can't fight you and will have to forfeit the win to you, which will make you automatically win the tie and get rid of her. Oh my god, that would actually work. I've done my research. I'm smarter than you think. Even if there's no possible way for this plan to fail, why should I even listen to you? How does this benefit both of us? I know how both you and Carvanha play, but I don't know Numel's game, which is why her going helps me know what I'm dealing with in the final 3. As for you, all of us know Carvanha hates me. So, if you do this, Carvanha's only option will be to go to you, giving you another ally, and a higher chance of going to the finals. While he's trying so hard to beat me, he won't even focus on beating you, so you'll be sitting pretty in the finals. But it only works if you and I work together on getting Numel out tonight. So, are you in? Let's do it. Thanks for your cooperation. Shh. Ugh, I hate it when Pupitar is so right. Shh. Hey, man. Oh, hey, Chargebug. You scared me. I know it's been a rough day, but I just want you to know I'll completely understand if you decide to vote for me over Numel. It's harder for her than you think. Come again? Numel was a very distant person day 1. She always had trouble making friends, she told me, and how old friends ruin her trust on people. Remember the Majority Alliance I told you about? Well, Numel decided to give Skiploom, Chikorita, and Fletchling a chance, so when she found out they were all in an alliance without her, she got pissed that the same thing was happening over again. But I was able to help her through it. She realized she was in the wrong and that she didn't want to accept our friendship at first. She apologized. I'm not gonna brag, but I'm basically the first real friend for her. And once she saw how real I was, that's when she started opening up to others, since she was confident that there are good people like me out there. So, she told me she was no longer going to be quiet and try to be open about making friends with new Pokemon. But she found out I was in the Sweeper Boys. That's when she got pissed that I betrayed her. I think she's over it now and she understands it was part of the game. It was nothing personal against her. See a pattern? When she finds out she's being played, with her emotions and everything, she loses it. At least on the inside. She rarely shows it on the outside because she just can't. Wonder why she's been aggressive lately? She's tired of being quiet and holding back. She wants to fight. For her and her true friends. So when Umbreon announced she had to stay quiet for the whole discussion part, she was upset on the inside. Because staying quiet like that reminds her of her depressing past self of staying quiet and not opening up. I get it. This is clearly hard for her to deal with. I forget some of my past too. About hiding my true form. I've actually pretended to be Chargebug for years. Well, someone helped me get out of it. A special someone. Chargebug, even though I just told you all that, don't think I'm voting you. I'm still thinking. I might save you. I don't know. You know something? Let's talk outside the game for a moment and talk about you. You're a serious inspiration to that girl. More than you probably realize. What? Carvanha, you're honestly a fantastic fish. You really are. I mean, look what you did day 2. I heard rumors that you saved Squirtle from a Sharpedo when you barely knew the guy. You're able to talk to people when they're down, like me. Literally today, you helped me with my issue. The truth is, I have been feeling guilty of my game decisions. But thanks to our talk, I'm ready to move past that and make moves that can avenge those poor moves that I made and avenge all of my fallen comrades. What I'm trying to say is, you're a huge inspiration. Probably to all of us, Carvanha. You told me yourself. You came into this as this small, innocent fish, and you wanted to prove you can be strong. Well, you accomplished just that. Wait, you really think so? Definitely. Back at the tournament, you completely wiped Pupitar. That shows you were physically strong and can do good in challenges. But that wasn't it. Pupitar called you weak. You quickly rebut, which means you're also mentally strong. And of course, joining the Sweeper Boys. You didn't want to be just Numel's friend, so you joined us, which makes you strategically strong. You were also thinking about winning this game, and you proved to have good moves. And last, you are 1000% emotionally strong. After all the talks and speeches you've made to people, every single time you're able to help them, you could actually be a motivational speaker someday. You have the talent. You see, bud, you've done all the strengths. Don't be dumb. Everyone knows you've proved yourself. So much you were able to change Numel's look on life completely differently. That's all I wanted to say. If I'm out tonight, I just wanted to tell you that. To say thank you. Goodbye. Shh. I meant every word, because there is a good chance I'm going. So if it's my time, I just wanted to say that to him. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's grateful. As for the elimination, this is sadly the right option. Shh. I won't cry. I won't. I'm just so touched by his words. This is literally the hardest vote yet for me. But I believe it's best to vote for this person.
Shh. Then again, even though Carvanha is competition, I just said I wasn't going to play this way anymore. Time to play with what really matters to me. My heart.
Shh.
Numel, you can speak again if you want. Alright then. Sorry about that. Let's just do this. Pupitar, thanks to the audience, You're the only one that can't get voted out. You're only 2 challenges away from winning the grand prize. Now here's your Ultra Ball.
Cool, thanks.
As for the rest of you, you were all at risk. But this vote was interesting. Safe players with no votes are Carvanha and Charjabug.
Huh? What?
Yep, that's right. Unanimously, with all 4 votes against her, Numel is out.
What the heck?
Yeah, I voted myself out. Let me explain. The gist of this vote was an apology. This isn't me. This isn't what I came to do. Truth is, I found out back at Final 6 who the Sweeper Boys were. I saw Carvanha, Beetril, and Chargebug all together. Well, I was furious from what I saw. Obviously, I knew you were a true friend, Carvanha. Don't worry about that. It's just, that's when I noticed you were a threat. I guess the game side of me took over to beat you. And I guess, partly for revenge. Well, the thing is, I had lots of plans to get to the end. And I started once I found out Carvanha was in that alliance. But
what? Why would you vote yourself? I know I voted you, but you have no right to vote yourself.
well, it was everyone watching that helped me see the light. The only thing I asked was to not be last. At the time, I didn't even think to tell them that I have scary memories of my quiet past self if I shut up for too long. All I did was focus on the game at that point, so they made me last. But it was the right move, because they were trying to tell me this wasn't right for me. I started this game off as a shy Numel with nobody to talk to. And now, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to open up to people and try my best to become friends if the opportunity is there. This whole time, after that, I wanted to play a loyal game. No matter what, but I knew it was still a game for a crazy prize. So of course I would still try to play a bit strategic. It started once I played that nasty trick on Vibrava. But I wasn't being selfish. The reason I didn't want to go was you, Carvanha.
Me?
Yeah, you. I was about to give up. But I kept thinking of how lonely you would get if I got out then. So I knew I had to fight even more against Vibrava. I didn't want you to go by yourself. And yeah, that's the main reason I kept fighting. Thanks to you, Carvanha. My best friend.
Some friend I am. I voted for you.
Don't worry about it, dude. It's a game. You had your reasons. I am curious. Why me?
It's kinda stupid, but I was worried for you. Numel, my heart was shattered seeing you be so upset that you were forced to shut up like that. So, I don't think you had the mental power to continue this game. I'm sorry. I didn't want it to be unanimous.
Oh, Carvanha, you really are a great friend to me. I really hate to break up a touchy moment, but Numel, it's time to leave. I'm sorry. Thank you for playing and everything. Time to go.
Numel, wait. I understand what you did, but there was no reason to vote yourself. So, why'd you do it?
Oh, right. Well, don't get the wrong idea. I would never vote for myself just because I regret the mistakes I did. It was you two. Truthfully, I wanted to play with my heart this last elimination, and I did. It's not that I wanted to vote myself, but I didn't want to vote for you two. You both deserve to be here way more than me.
Numel.
It's okay. I'm more than proud that I came here. I was able to create a brand new me, and now, I'm holding my legacy to you now. You got this. Both of you beat Pupitar.
I I won't forget you, Numel. And I'm gonna be honest, I had to vote you out. It's not the way I was expecting, but it had to happen. It was just better for my game for the end.
Heh, don't break a sweat, Chargebug. You're playing a great game. And I'm sorry if we left on a sour note before all this. Good luck, man.
Thanks.
I guess it's time for me to go.
Don't get on that damn whaler just yet.
Pupitar?
At the start, you look like one of the weakest ones on my team. I thought you'd be booted very early. Pupitar, now's not the time. Let me finish, jeez. To my surprise, you actually did play really well, and were able to strategize all the way to the Final Four. I'm impressed. Also, I definitely know I'm a huge jerk in this game, but I am glad you were able to find a new you, Numel. Proud of you.
Wow. Thank you, Pupitar. That's probably the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Maybe there's more layers under you than meets the eye.
Whatever. Just came to say bye. Ugh. This feels so similar.
Squirtle?
Yeah. Losing another close friend is rough. Even if I knew it was coming, doesn't make it any easier.
Carvanha, trust me. You don't have to worry about me. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're in the final 3. Stay focused, and you can win this. Prove that a little weak fish can evolve into a strong, fierce, and friendly fish. I'm rooting for you. Don't stop. Win this thing. For yourself. And for me. I love you, my friend.
Same to you as well.
Welp, I guess I'm off.
But before you go, can I have a hug to say goodbye?
After all you've done for me, a hug is the least I can do for you.
Shh. Shh. Bye-bye, Numel. I am glad you found a new way of life. But now to talk game. With me and those 2 left, they will be fighting at each other any second now, and I will be fine. This will be easy. Shh. You alright? Yeah. I mean, I'll miss her, of course, but this time I'm prepared to go forward. Good on you, dude. Also, I never got to say thanks. For, what you said about me being accomplished. Well, I meant it. You don't know this, but Numel talked about you with me on the dock yesterday. She was saying how you and her had a pleasant talk back at the cave tunnels. How you both had similar problems with being alone. Is that true? Yep. After Squirtle left, I was super alone and thought I was screwed anyway. But then me and Numel connected in those tunnels, and we suddenly bonded a lot. I never felt lonely again. And even though she's now gone, I don't feel lonely still, 'cause I have you to talk to. Thank you. Carvanha? Yes? When this game is done, regardless of who ends up winning, do you think we can be friends? Totally. guess it'll be tougher than I thought. But I'm not worried. It won't take long before they break up. I never fail with my plans. Never. I will win this game. Shh.
Now that the last girl is gone, which boy will win this? Can Carvanha and Chargebug take down Pupitar before it's too late? What will be the next crazy challenge to determine our finalists? All of this next time. Oh, right. The name TPI is too simple. I want my show to stand out. So, I have decided to change the name forever. It's a small change, but a welcoming one in my opinion. Like I said, find out more exciting stuff next time on Total Pokestrong Island! I thought I heard your voice over here. So, you're a reality show host now, huh? Well, yes. It's a complicated job, especially since I'm the one who set everything up, but I like it. But enough about me. Do you think it worked? Hold on. I want the whole picture. I knew something was wrong with you all those years ago. Tell me, what do you think of Hurricane? Were you really friends with her? Lantern, I know you've changed, but I need to know the whole story. What happened to you? Why did you become a monster to us? Do you have any idea what it's like to be the only male on the tribe? No, you don't. Okay, calm down. You're acting like how you were back then. I'm listening. Take out your anger if you want to. I just want to know. Doesn't matter how long we stuck together. I would have never fit in as the only boy Eevee. I hated being left out. That's why I wanted to evolve, so I could be strong enough to leave that tribe. Well, even though they all didn't care about me, Hurricane did. She wanted to be friends with me because she knew I was an outsider. It was nice being her friend, but when you have to live with the other girls who just shun you all day, it makes it hard to forget the bigger issues. So, no matter what she did, I still looked for the opportunity to evolve and get the heck out of there. I didn't feel like I belonged. It destroyed me. Every night. It's why I hated you all. You didn't treat me like an equal, so I had a right to leave for good. You were never shunned, Lantern. You just never gave them a chance. You didn't realize this, but Hurricane did more than you could ever imagine to help you out, and you didn't even listen to her. You are the one who shunned those girls, so they finally decided to leave you alone. And because you weren't wanting to work with us, it's why we always gave you a hard time. When you were very little, you played with them all the time. You treated them like family. So when you started avoiding them, they were hurt. They really were. It's another reason why they call you a monster today. They don't think you are who you used to be. I think I was just feeling left out. I'm sure I still tried to hang out with them, but they started talking about, girl things. So it was very awkward talking with them. So I decided to stop talking to them. I didn't think they would be hurt, though. We were all hurt, but Hurricane was hurt the most on the inside. But she didn't want you to see that sad part of her, so she kept a friendly face on the outside, just for you. It was strange that she always acted super positive around me. I feel like a jerk back then. She didn't want to give up on you. She saw what you were going through, and she was depressed that night that you left as a Umbreon. She felt a little betrayed, but she tried to hide it from herself. How do you know so much about me and Hurricane? Well, I'm the leader. Well, the old leader. I know when one of my members is going through something. Besides, that night, Hurricane talked to me. She's the only one who trusted me enough to tell me everything that was happening to you. But she still didn't want to give up on you. She thought it was our fault. Wow. And then she does something I didn't even expect. She stands right in front of you back at the cliff, trying to protect you from all of us. She was still believing in you until you saw her as a nobody and shot that dark pulse at her, and you both fell down the cliff. I messed up. Yes, you did. Once you left on Larry, she didn't talk to me. She didn't show any emotion anymore. Like she was different. And well, that was the moment that I swore to myself I was gonna get revenge on you. Your best friend tried to help you through all of that, has been standing up for you for years. And to see you do that made me forget that you're part of my family. Ugh. You think you became a monster from trying to steal some potions in our cave? Definitely not. You were a monster because of what you did to Hurricane, the only one that really tried to help you out. Sorry, Lantern. I got a bit carried away there. No, I needed to hear that. I just panicked. I didn't want to do that to her at all. I was at the edge of a cliff and I was already pissed, so I slipped. Regret what I did. I just wish I never tried to save her. Huh? What do you mean save? Ampharos, my old friend. It was just us four. Ariados, Ampharos, me, and Larry. The moment I left the tribe, I immediately showed it to my friends. They were fascinated, but I was a reckless Eevee who couldn't control a powerful Umbreon at the time. That's when I did something. I actually had a crush on Ampharos, and I think she liked me too, which is why she was concerned. One day, I started using my new moves all across the forests, but a fire broke out, and since I was stupid, I just laughed and thought it was cool. Larry obviously took out the fire, but that's when Ampharos stepped in. She kept telling me to stop because she didn't want it to escalate, but I just got annoyed, so I continued. But the more I did it, the more scared Ampharos got for me. When she kept trying to stop me, my moves got more powerful from the anger she put in me for trying to stop me. And then, I lost it. I yelled at her, and that's when... Oh no. Oh my god. The moment I yelled at her, that's when my powers went out of control. It hit her. That's when she went flying across the forest, and then hit a tree hard from her back. She wasn't gonna make it. I had to find a healing potion, and that's the only place I knew where one was. So even though it was risky to go back to my old tribe's island, I had to get that potion, or she would have died, all thanks to me, when she was trying to help stop my madness. As soon as I got to the den, that's when Zitzel spotted me and started hitting me, calling me a thief, and at that point you all started surrounding me as I was over a cliff, no potion in hand. After that incident, I rushed back to Larry, and we swam back, because I wasn't able to grab the potion. I knew she was going to die soon, so I wanted to at least say goodbye and tell her my feelings for her. I was too late. Oh my! Once Larry and I got back, I saw Ariados sitting next to her, with her eyes closed, and she never opened them again. That's when I knew I had to change for the better, before I hurt more people that I care about. Lantern, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry too, but Larry and Ariados forgave me. They were just glad I was able to change my ways. It helped me cope through her death. And that's when one crazy evening, Larry was talking about TPIs, and said it'd be funny if I started one. I thought about it, and well, I decided it would be a good way to move on to better things. Well, I'm happy for you. To see you've changed, and move on in your life, really puts tears in my eyes. Thank you, Fly. That really means a lot. You know, I also hope Ampharos is always looking down on me. All she wanted was for me to change, so even though she's not here, she can see how I'm a better Pokemon.
I'm positive she'll always be proud of you, Umbreon.
Gah! Creak, you're back! Wait, how much did you hear?
I heard everything, and it's good to have you on the right side now, Fly.
Yeah. Sorry.
I want to know how, but I have to tell you something important. About Hurricane?
What about her?
Just listen to me. We have a lot to discuss.